Hey guys, I'm back again. This is Crystal with a basket case, rolling out these Valentine's Day gifts, as I'm sure you all are. I just kind of want to come on briefly. This is not going to be a very long video, but very simple. Okay, this is one of the Easter baskets that I got last year. I think for a penny from Dollar General after Easter. You remember when they cleared all those Easter baskets up, and anyway, I got a couple at 90% off, and then there were still some straggling around. And one day I went in there and grabbed a couple more, for a penny. So this happens to be one of them. Okay, as you can see, it's hot pink and light pink, and I've went ahead and I've stuffed it already with paper. You know how we do. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be a very simple concept. Stuff some more paper in here. Okay, and then of course I have my pink tissue, and we're going to put that right over the top to make it nice and pretty, and just kind of get that set down in there. Okay, I am using the inventory that I already have. Didn't buy too much new because I definitely wanted to use some of the stuff I had already had in my stockpile. All right, so there we go. Stuffed all nice and pretty. Like I said, this is going to be a very simple concept. These are some slippers that I had. I got these from Family Dollar, oh gosh, a while ago. They're just the clogs. I got a couple pair. I think I might only have one or two left. I sold quite a few during Christmas time, and I'm just trying to roll them out of my stockpile. So, because I don't have a formal backer, I'm going to use these to rest my items on, okay? The size on these are 9-10, and the way I'm positioning them in the basket, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the size is right there, so if someone comes up and wants to know what size they are, it'll be visible, through the basket, all right? When I buy items like this, I usually try to get the bigger sizes, because I wear 7.5, but I'll put on a pair of 8 or 8.5 slippers in a heartbeat, because I usually put socks on them, or you're just kind of flopping around the house in them. So unless it's just a really quality slipper, I really don't worry about the size too much. But nevertheless, 9-10, and you can see those clearly on the back. There's a piece of string there. Okay, great. All right, so we got those gray slippers in here. Okay, and remember these little cutie patooties? They were all over everywhere. This is Candy Bear. I do believe I picked this up at like Walgreens or CVS or something. I got a couple of them, and they were like little or nothing. I think I may have paid like 98 cents or something, and I've had them for a while. But he's a cute little bear, and he's hot pink. Okay, so we're going to stick him down in there. And he's a little Candy Bear. That's his name. Well, that's what the tag says anyway, Candy Bear. Okay, and we'll put Candy Bear down in there. Try to get him sitting there straight. Okay. This is just going to be a 2-piece set. Love, Beauty, and Planet body wash, and there's a lotion. What I love about these is they're all plant-based. They're all natural. Hence the color. It's not real white. It's kind of an off-white-ish color, and it's because it's plant-based. Okay, so it's all natural, and it's safe for young skin, okay, or sensitive skin. I've used this product myself, And I have a 4-year-old granddaughter. When she comes over, I lotion her up sometimes. And this stuff is really good. It smells good, but it's not a heavy perfume. Like I said, it's all plant-based and it's all natural, okay? So I have 2 large sizes of that. I do believe I got this from Walmart. Yeah, I think it was Walmart. Okay, so that was in my stockpile, so it's time to move those out. And they are pretty heavy. So we're going to sit those right down in there. I may come back and either tape or glue dot them. Okay. Trusty loofah. I love these things. They always, always come in handy. This isn't a very big one. Some I have really supersized and some I have smaller. I like the smaller ones sometimes. Sometimes you can get them 3 or 4 in a pack. I like the smaller ones sometimes for my smaller baskets. This basket could be used for an adult or a teen. Like I said, this is all plant-based products. I'm going to have to set this up a little bit more. Plant-based products, so it's good for young skin, sensitive skin, so on and so forth. Let me grab a piece of tissue paper. Keep that on hand. I'm going to stick this down in there, right under, okay, right under my pink tissue. Since we want that to sit up a little, perfect, sit up a little higher. There we go. Okay, and so we have Candy Bear there. Okay, this basket is almost finished, guys. Then I have this Body Fantasies, Jasmine and Lily. This actually came in a gift set. I think it had about 3 or 4 of them, and I broke up the set. So this is one of them. Okay, and we're just going to kind of put that right down in here under Candy Bear. Okay. All right. And there you have it. Simple and to the point. I'm going to go ahead and position this stuff and get it all glue dotted down. We're going to get some more paper back there because I have a little bit of a hole. I need something for this to rest on. Let's see if my loofah will be big enough. Okay. My loofah right there. So what I may do is lift up my loofah a little bit and get a nice flower and put right there. Just to kind of fill in some of that hole. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me go in my stockpile and see if I could come up with a real pretty flower so I could go ahead and use my loofah to brace these up, okay? Hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, guys. That didn't take very long. I went ahead in my stockpile and I just found this ribbon I just pulled off of a stem that I had. And I went ahead and I kind of secured all my items in here. I just took a little glue dot and glue dotted them together. I'm going to shrink wrap it so it's going to hold everything in place, okay? So everything is all set down in there. Very, very simple, cute little gift set. What I am going to do, my little bear keeps raising up, but when I shrink wrap him, he's going to sit down in there really good. I had some, just some pink shred that was just handy. I contemplated putting another color in there, but I just didn't want to go through the hassle of looking for it. I was looking for my green. I know it's in here somewhere, but I just didn't feel like it. So I grabbed the pink because it was accessible. So we're just putting a light pink. It's almost white. It's so sheer. So I'm just going to stuff some of that shred down right in these holes. Okay. Give it a nice little festive look. I think that's also going to help my little teddy bear stay his little butt in there because he keeps wanting to raise up on me. But like I said, once I get it shrink wrapped down, it'll be good to go. Spread some of that there so it'll look even. And There we go. Here. And we put a little a little shred right in here under him. Okay. All right, guys. There you have it. Very, very simple. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use a shrink wrap bag. And I think this bag is 18 by 24. I think it'll fit in there pretty snug. So, I don't know, guys. Let's see. I don't know if I'll have to go a little bit bigger or not. All right, so let's just see. 18 by 24. I don't know. I have several sizes of these shrink wrap bags. And sometimes I'm just not sure, if they'll fit or not. So let's just see. Put that down there. So far, so good, guys. And again, that's 18 by 24 bag. I ran out of my plastic wrap on the roll because I wrapped a real big basket. The one, if you saw my video prior to this one, the green, I shrink wrapped it and then I took it apart because it squished up my bear too much. So I took it apart and I used my cello wrap and pulled it really tight and it came out perfect. It was a nice glossy finish. So I used all that was on the roll. So I went on Amazon today and ordered me some more and it should come on Sunday. So for right now, I am using shrink wrap because I don't want to slow down the process. The process of me, creating baskets. All right. I think it's going to be enough at the top for a ponytail. All right. I think that's going to work out just fine. Okay. All right. It could have been a little longer at the top, but I'm not going to worry about it because I have this beautiful pink ribbon with the hearts on it. This is just something, of course, remnants that I had left over. Okay, and what I did was I went ahead and created this beautiful bow, okay, out of this ribbon. And I think we're going to put that right at the top. So, let's go ahead and get it wrapped up. And get that all tied on here. And then we're going to shrink wrap. Usually I shrink wrap my bags first. But since this one's all prepped and ready to go, I'm just going to do it this way. Okay? All right, we'll just kind of leave that for right now. And then I'm going to go in and shrink wrap it, and I'm going to come back and show you guys the finished product. I'll be right back. All right, guys. There you have it. All shrink wrapped. I'm going to tighten up this bow just a little bit because it's kind of flopping around on me here. I'm just going to take my chenille stick and fasten it a little tighter around that plastic shrink wrap. And we're going to secure it in the back. Just like so. I'm always careful to secure those chenille sticks and zip ties or whatever I have in the back, because I don't want anybody to get poked, you know, when they're carrying their baskets away, or if I'm lifting them up so they can take a look at them. I don't allow people really to handle my gifts, because they have a tendency to want to pick them up from the ponytail on the top, and they're just not very careful with them. So I usually just ask them what it is that they want to see, and then I will pick up the gift and handle it for them. And that usually works out very, very well. Plus it minimizes them messing up anything and then you having to basically repair it. Okay? All right, guys. This is the finished product. I think it came out very, very pretty. Went ahead and took some tulle and just accentuated that bow a little bit. This tulle is a very, very sheer pink, which matches the shred down at the bottom. Okay? All right, guys, this is Crystal with a basket case, and this is a simple little Valentine's Day design. If it doesn't sell for Valentine's Day, which I'm praying that it does, if not, it's pretty and it's ready to roll right on over to Mother's Day. All right, guys. As usual, if you don't mind, if you would hype this video, your girl would really, really appreciate it. Like, comment, share. If you haven't already subscribed to this amazing platform, please do so. If you have, thanks for returning and checking out this video. I'm going to be rolling out these concepts back to back, hopefully. Okay? All right, guys. This is Crystal with the Basket Case saying bye for now.